Hey y'all, welcome back to RGCPC. I am Draconomus, and today we're going to play a little bit of Dungeons & Dragons Online. I've actually been playing this game since its beta back in 2000, actually, so before 2006. It's been a real game since 2006, beta before that. But I started on a new server today just to actually start a brand new character, brand new everything. Uh, That way you guys can't see my obsession with this game, and it's not too bad. So, once again, this is Dungeons & Dragons Online. Um, I'm going to go ahead and start into the character creation. So, in this game, it's completely based off of Dungeons & Dragons 3.5 with a little bit of 5 mixed in there. Um, Probably a little bit of 4 also, but that's beside the point. So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do my specialty, which is actually the rogue. Hey, I will only be playing character races, character classes that are available for everybody. Uh, Classes such as Artificer can be bought later. I'll go back and actually go through that. So, starting classes for everybody are going to be Fighter Paladin, or Fighter Barbarian Paladin, along with the, let's see here, in spell, Sorcerer, Cleric, Wizard. The Favored Soul, the Druid, and the Warlock, you actually have to pay for. Those are pay to play options. You can get a subscription to this game, which really isn't bad. I believe it's like $9 a month, so it's not bad. It's, in my opinion, that's better than World of Warcraft. Um, but yeah, so I mean, you can get the subscription, you can do all that, and get access to everything in the game. But for the sake of consistency, there we go. Those are the words I'm looking for. I can't speak. I can't speak. For the sake of consistency, I'm gonna go ahead and only play classes and races that are available to everyone to start out with. I'm also going to do my best to only play the free to play uh, content. I can't word. Somebody needs to word for me because I'm bad at it. So, um, yes, I'm going to do my best to play only the free to play content rather than the pay to play optional content. Uh, Granted, the pay to play does get you a little bit better gear, but you don't need it. This game can be completely played without spending a single dime, and eventually you will have access to everything in the game. Um, on my other on the other server that I play on, I've got a total of I think 13 characters, which is a little ridiculous, but yeah. So anyway, character creation. So there are of course the presets, which the Dark Blade, which is essentially an assassin, Master Mechanic, which is a trap disabler. Oh, hold on, getting a phone call. Sorry about that. I gotta keep on my toes with the other job, so gotta take the phone calls as they come. Otherwise, I'm getting no money. Need that thing, that stuff. Speaking of, I will rant later when I'm killing things in game. Anyway, so the Master Mechanic which is a trapsmith. Um, Not only do you disarm traps, but you can actually gather parts from the traps and make your own. And then there's a Thief Acrobat, which if you really want to go frontline melee, it's kind of the way to go. Um, they have a really cheap weapon that they use, which is a nice little quarter staff, and it costs nothing to repair the darn thing. It's like a couple of copper pieces, and if you understand the way money works in Dungeons and Dragons, you'll understand the way money works in this. So copper, silver, gold, platinum. So that's the way that works. But yeah, I mean, real cheap one to keep up. The Dark Blade is pretty much what I'm going to be playing, but I'm going to do it in a customized manner because I don't like the way they do it. So, of course, I like to be the halfling. Granted, this guy looks like a skunk, so we're going to customize him a little bit. So let me see here. Halflings start with a higher dexterity and a lower strength. Lower strength is simply because they're small. Higher dexterity is because they're small. At least that's the way the game explains it. Anyway, so being that you're going to be mostly melee with an assassin style build, you're going to want some strength. Okay, I don't like starting with negatives. I just don't. It's horrible. And the negatives I'm talking about is in ability modifier column here. So there's that. But in my opinion, dexterity all the way. Okay, dexterity reduces your chance to get hit, it increases your chance to dodge, and if you get the right abilities later on, you can actually use your dexterity to hit and for damage. So it's a good little boost. Constitution is good in order to gain a little bit of health, but again, I just don't want negatives. Alright, intelligence, super important. Alright, intelligence is what most of your special abilities are going to be based off of. And yes, I put a negative on my strength. I don't. It's okay. I'm actually just doing that to get some wisdom up. There we go. Wisdom will go for a couple of my other abilities, so I want those. So dexterity, intelligence, wisdom is the way I'm going. You don't have to play this way. This is just the way I play. Now, balance is good in case somebody wants to trip you. You can actually use that score right there to counter that trip. It also works against any slippery substance or things of that nature. Of course, disable device so I can disable traps because, well, if you're in a party with somebody, traps are the way to go. So, they're definitely going to want you to be able to disable traps. If you can't, they're pretty much going to want to get rid of you as soon as possible. So, you know, kind of important. It's always good to search and spot. Right? And that goes for a couple of different classes, search and spot. Spot mostly. If you have a rogue or some sort of trapper, such as an artificer, which that's a pay-to-play option, but if you have one in your group, they're pretty much going to be doing the searching. Spot will allow you to see anything that's hidden, unless, you know, invisible, in which case you're going to need a magical something or other to see invisible objects and blah 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 blah. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Might be good to swim, but I'm not that. There we go. Now, most people say, you're a rogue, you shouldn't have to heal. I disagree. Okay? Rogue, because they have a tendency to stay outside main combat when they're in a party, they have a tendency to be the last one standing. And because of their whole last one standing aspect, they're pretty much the only one capable of getting people back up on their feet. As long as your cleric is still alive rather than just unconscious, which you will probably see later on how I will probably die. I'll start out unconscious and then they'll kill me the rest of the way, but beside the point. So I'm going to do what I normally do. We're just going to go to that hairstyle. Okay. Yeah, it was that one. No, it's this one. That's the hairstyle. Do that one with this one with, where is it? There it is. Flared eyebrows. Some eyes that don't look old. That's like a nose. Black eyes. Black skin. Oh wait, no, it's red eyes, black skin. There we go. Red eyes, black skin. Don't like my nose. That's better. Let's see here. No, no, no. Yeah, let's do black here. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. What was I doing? Lips. I'm very distracted. Oh, there we go. I like those. Now, let's do facial hair. Now, halflings can only grow sideburns. They cannot grow beards or anything like that, and that's just a game mechanic. And it's so dark in here that I can't see his dark facial hair. Why don't you turn up your brightness? Well, I don't want to. How about that? I think we're gonna go with that one. Yeah, I believe this is the one that forks. Yeah, so there's a little bit there, and you can barely make it out there because it's real dark in this game. Then facial detail. Okay, right now he's got a scar right there. Not that one. No. There they are. Nice fancy little glasses. They're kind of strapped to this face. That's a new way of doing things. They used to stick out. What they do? They just like dumb down the graphics in this game since then. No, we're not doing that. We'll do a cool scar then instead. There we go. That one. Yeah. Alright. And we're going to go with my name, which is... And we're going to go with... That's right. Draconomous Deathstalker. True neutral. Create. There we are. We'll go ahead and enter. Now, this is going to throw me on a ship. If you do not have the VIP classification yet, it's not going to throw you on a ship. Instead, what it's going to do is it's going to throw you on a beach. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and start out on the beach. And then we'll go from there. So, let me get through the ship. I'll go to the crazy lady up here. Talk to her a little bit and tell her that I'd like to start level 1 and Korthos. This is all just a dream. There we go. And now I'll actually start reading the storyline. Okay, and these are hints. I don't need them. I'm going to turn them off. Because honestly, they are annoying. There it is. Don't show hints. There we go. Close. And for the sake of, you know, family friendliness, we'll keep the chat filter on, in which case it just bleeps out all profanity and such like that. That's fine. Yes, I can move, Jeets. I can move. I apologize. Yes, I can talk. I guess I'll speak to you. Oi! Were you on that ship that got attacked by the dragon? You're the first survivor I've found. The sailor's been washing up for hours. Are you looking for survivors or looting bodies? Now don't go blaming a poor rogue for making a living. Besides, I didn't take nothing from you. You got nothing worth taking. Yes, I seem to have misplaced my belongings. It's right dangerous to walk around without a blade. For my good deed of the day, I can give you something back at my camp. Alright, lead the way. Oop, wrong controls. I'm coming. Oh good, they upped his speed. Now I can actually, you know, stay behind him. There we go. Of course I want a weapon. Okay, and we are going to go ahead and take the rapier. I opens inventory, double click it to got some chick talking to me. You double click it to equip it and you're good to go. That weapon suits you. So ready to help me out? Let's see here. I'm good with my weapon, so I'm gonna say, what task do you have for me? Here's the deal. Salamis is waiting for us in a cave up the path. Go and tell her we'll be along shortly. Just as soon as we finish with all the salvage on the beach. That's it? Give a message to Salamis? Well, I'm sure Salamis would appreciate any help you can give her. And it'll make her less likely to smash my noggin in when I catch up. Very well. I will go to the cave and help her. Tell her to keep her knickers on. I don't want to. She can freak out all she wants. Oh, I care. Do. Alright. I'm just gonna break things on the way. Oh, potion. Take it. That's healing on the go. Because being that I'm a rogue, I have no ability to heal myself whatsoever. Then again, I think later on the assassin enhancement tree does give you the ability to suck health from other people, which, you know, that's a good thing. Oh, I guess I should probably inform controls. I use classic build controls simply because for me it's more comfortable. Way it works is rather than using left click for everything like they have on the current build, right click attacks, left click, double click will, you know, activate things. To activate things, you can also use the U key, like so, and it'll use whatever you've got going on. So, anyway, the grotto. We're going to go ahead and go in on solo simply because none others are available. So we're going to enter. We're going to go ahead and talk to Salamis after this thing loads. Okay, and I think as soon as we get out of here, this will be the end of the first video for this what do you call this? Series? We call this a series. Let's talk to Salamis. Identify yourself. I am the rogue Draconimus. A dragon attacked my ship, and I alone survived. I then met your companions, who asked me to protect you until they arrived. Or, my name is Draconimus, and I woke up on the beach to a rogue who most likely took my possessions. He then extorted my promise to be your lackey. I'm thinking this one is going to be more my character style. I humbly apologize for my associate. He has a good heart, even if he does not always show it. I'll help you navigate this cave, which leads to a nearby fishing village. You'll be able to find a hot meal and some work there. Let's see here. What exactly are you doing in these caves? Is Jeets... He's Jeet Shimus? Shimus. Jeets. I don't care about the last name. Is Jeets your friend? Aren't you worried about turning your back on a rogue? Is Talbron your friend? Why is he at the camp and not here helping you? We'll do this one. Talbron has my highest respect. He has history with Jeets, and they're inseparable. Still, I'd wish they'd hurry. With all the Shoagin in these caves, I'll sorely miss Talbron's sorcery. For your benefit, we're going to go ahead and say, what's a Shoagin? They're ugly, scaly, slimy, and they'd like to sacrifice innocence to their dark devourer god. For these reasons, I am eager to smite them. I am eager to kill things also. Alright, I'm ready, let's go. And this is pretty much pretty much the training wheels protocol, I guess you could call it. Okay, and by hitting this button, because I've got the action bar down here, I can actually, let me move this around. Here we are. I like it being centered better. I can sneak up on this guy, and I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of sneak attack damage. So, pen and paper version, that sneak attack damage is translated into an extra d6 worth of damage, which is it's indicated by that 5. Now I'm just going to pretty much put holes in him until he's dead. Okay, so we're going to pull this lever to let Selimus, sorry. I always want to say Selimus. I guess Selimus is the right way to say it. Anyway. So I let her in. These guys are coming. Oh, we'll walk these halls for a little while and do things. Oh, freezing. Charge! Hide! I don't exist. I don't exist. I am shadow. I am shadow. And die. Look at extra damages. I love the extra damages. And hide. I am alert. I am hiding. I'm hiding in a corpse. It's like, what is that? Saving Private Ryan, I think? He hides underneath the bodies. Actually, I think a few movies have done that, haven't they? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I pulled aggro. My bad. But wait, there's more! The righteous smite you! Hey. Leave the cleric alone. And that's a level 8 spell? Now he's gonna find a latch. I'm gonna fall in his water. Whoop! She sees a key down there. We're gonna go swimming. To swim, you're just gonna look down and swim. I believe you can also use the shift key to just descend. But I prefer looking at the direction I'm going. So we're gonna go ahead and walk this way. Now I have the key, so I'm gonna be the one opening the door. Ba-ba. Alright, so throughout this game, you're gonna find these things. And they're still talking. Alright, anyway. Now that they're done talking, these you're going to find throughout the game. These are shrines. The one with the flame on it is actually a resurrection shrine, while the one with the moon is a rest shrine. In order to gain back health, you're going to want to rest. If you are dead, you can actually walk your ghost straight up to this shrine, and it will resurrect you. There's also spells in the game that can actually resurrect you on spot, but, you know, you don't always have that option. Nope, I'm done resting. Crikey! Oi! You want to disable that trap? It's not really my forte, but how do I go about disabling a trap? Fresh off the ruddy boat, ain't you? Alright then. First you gotta find the bloody control box. Search for it right. After you find it, just use your special rogue skills to disable this device. Alright, wait here while I try this out. Alright, so we're going to walk up right here, and we're going to search. Nice little action there. And we walk up to this box. I'm going to double click it. Single click works for the other control system. Don't trust my skills, right? I am skilled. I'm the skilledest of skills. Oh, time for us to go. I'm already walking. Why are you so much faster than me? You're wearing heavy armor, and I'm wearing rags. I am now sneaking. Sneaking. And attack. Oh, come on. There I go. Pulling aggro again. Just walk around this guy until, he's dead. Oh, I got healed. That's the purpose of a cleric. And if you guys like this enough, I can actually play other characters. I will go ahead and show you the other server that I play on for the purpose of I guess proof that I don't have a limit on which character I know how to play. The treasure. I like treasure. Treasure's good. Ta-da! Alright, now we got an ember short bow, matter-worn chain shirt, 100 arrows, and a ring of water breathing. And this is actually a very valuable item. Most people actually keep it until mid-game, so it's nice to have. And search. Ta-da! Alright, just a word of advice. Always go back to the quest giver. So since she gave us the quest this time, she's actually going to be the one we want to talk to, and voila, she gives us stuff, which I like stuff. So I'm going to actually pull the Ember Sickle. Which is a pretty nifty little thing. So I'm going to put that right there. Then, just to be cheeky, I'm going to do that. So now I'm dual wielding, because that's an ability. Now I do believe another game that has some good dual wielding is actually World of Warcraft, which it's a lot of talking. Anyway, so yeah, World of Warcraft you can actually dual wield two-handed weapons as a warrior, so that's kind of cool. But I prefer the mechanics of this game over that one. Health doesn't get as high. I'm level 1 with 35 health. Level 1 in that game is like 150. So then you level ridiculous amounts of health. It's just so high. Anyway, so talking to Randall. Now, where did you come from? I guess it doesn't matter. I am Randall the Traveler. This is Korthos village, and it's going through hard times. What hard times, you say? Why, don't you have a look around the village and find out for yourself? So, we're going to go ahead and bind. If you fall in battle, you return to the last place you found your spirit at. Characters who can bind your spirit have the Spirit Binder title beneath their names. Every tavern has a Spirit Binder inside. Find the Spirit Binder inside the Wavecrest Tavern and ask him to bind you. I know where it is, so we'll just walk over there rather than dealing with that guy. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and come up here to the Waypress Tavern. I think this is how we're going to end each session, is I'm going to end up in a tavern. So, Brother Malden here is actually the Spirit Binder. As you see, it's got the label right there. Double click him to activate, and welcome to Quarthos, or what's left of it. I am Brother Malden. I used to preach, but these days few will listen. Is there something you need? If I fall in battle, can you bring me back? Yes. Even in the darkest of times, the struggle must go on. I can bring you back from the great beyond. If your work here is done. If your work here is not done, sorry. Do you want me to resurrect you here at the Waypress Tavern from now on? Yes, I want to resurrect you. There we go. Okay, I believe that puts us right about the 15-minute-ish mark. So I'm gonna call it quits for today. So I'm gonna find a nice spot to lay down in the back, buy some boxes, and I'm gonna go ahead and sleep. Yep. And I'm facing the wrong direction. Let's try this again. There we go. Now my head's not in the wall. Look at that. Nobody will ever know. I'll see you guys next time. Later.